Two neighbors, both turning 65, both choosing a Medicare supplement this month. Margaret picks Plan G. Her neighbor Tom picks Plan N. And Tom pays about $30 a month less for it. Same original Medicare underneath, nearly the same protection on top. So, is Tom just smarter? Not exactly. He traded away two specific things to get that lower premium. Today, in plain English, what Plan G and Plan N each cover, the one real gap between them, and how to tell which neighbor you actually want to be. No sales pitch. We don't sell insurance. Let me say the reassuring part first. Plan G and Plan N are close cousins. Both are Medigap policies that sit on top of original Medicare and pay most of the share Medicare leaves to you, that open-ended 20%. Both cover your big scary stuff, the Part A hospital deductible, hospital coinsurance, skilled nursing, hospice, even emergency care abroad. If you're choosing between G and N, you've already picked strong coverage. We're just deciding how you want to pay for it. And here's a fact that makes shopping simpler. These plans are standardized by law. A Plan N is a Plan N at every company. A Plan G is a Plan G. The benefits are set by the government, not the salesperson. So the only thing that changes between insurers is the price. Good. That means the real decision isn't which brand, it's which letter. So let's put them side by side. There are really just three differences. Just three. Difference 1. The copays. With Plan G, after Medicare does its part, you mostly walk out owing nothing. With Plan N, you chip in a small copay on some visits, up to $20 for an office visit and up to $50 for an emergency room trip that doesn't end in you being admitted. Notice the words up to. It's often less, and it doesn't touch your free yearly wellness visit. But if you're someone who sees doctors often, those $20 bills add up, and that's the trade for Tom's lower premium. Difference 2, and this is the one almost nobody explains. Part B excess charges. Here's what that even means. Most doctors accept what Medicare approves as full payment, but a doctor who hasn't signed that agreement is allowed to charge up to 15% above the Medicare-approved amount. That extra slice is an excess charge. Plan G covers it. You never see it. Plan N does not. With Plan N, that 15% is yours to pay. Now, before that scares you off Plan N, breathe. Excess charges are actually rare. The large majority of doctors accept Medicare's amount and never charge them. And a handful of states ban excess charges entirely, so for folks there, it's a non-issue. But rare isn't never. If you see a lot of specialists or you travel and use doctors you don't know, that's exactly where an excess charge can surprise you, and where Plan G's extra protection earns its keep. Difference 3. The premium. This is the whole reason Plan N exists, because Plan N hands a little risk back to you, the copays, the excess charges. It usually costs less every month, typically somewhere around $20 to $50 a month less than Plan G for comparable coverage. Over a year, that's roughly $240 to $600 staying in your pocket. That's real money, as long as the copays and excess charges don't quietly eat the savings back. Oh, and one thing that is identical, so don't let anyone use it to upsell you. Neither plan covers the Part B deductible. In 2026, that's $283 you pay once for the year on either plan before things flow fully. Plan G doesn't cover it. Plan N doesn't cover it. That's a tie, not a tiebreaker. So let's go back to Margaret and Tom. Margaret sees specialists, likes never thinking about a bill, and wants zero surprises. So she pays a bit more for Plan G and never opens a copay envelope. Tom is healthy, sees his doctor twice a year, lives in a state where his doctors all take assignment. So Plan N's lower premium fits him beautifully, and those occasional copays barely register. Neither of them is wrong. They picked different plans because they have different lives. That's the entire point. So here's the one simple way to decide, and it doesn't take a spreadsheet. Ask yourself 3 quick questions. How often do I actually go to the doctor? Do my doctors accept Medicare's approved amount? Most do, and you can just ask the front desk. And would small copays bother me, or would I rather pay a steady premium and forget it? If you go a lot or hate surprises, Plan G's calm is worth the extra. If you're healthy and want the lower premium, Plan N likely fits. Just go in knowing about those copays and that excess charge gap. Decide from your own life, not from the brochure. And because every Plan G is identical and every Plan N is identical, once you pick your letter, get quotes for that same letter from a few insurers and compare on price alone. Same coverage, lower premium. That's the win. If you'd like a real person to compare your options for free, no commission, nothing to sell, call your state health insurance assistance program, your SHIP counselors, through 1-800-MEDICARE. They'll look at your own doctors and your own zip code with you. So here's my question for the comments. Are you Team Plan G, never see a bill, peace of mind? Or Team Plan N, lower premium and you'll handle the small copays? Tell me why. I read every reply. If this finally made G versus N click, subscribe. Next, we're comparing Medigap against Medicare Advantage, the other big fork in the road. This is general information, not advice, and we're not affiliated with Medicare. Numbers change every year, so always check your own situation. I'm really glad you're here. I'll see you in the next one.